Hi everyone, this is Vivek from Tech 101. In this video series, I'm going to show you how you can do web scraping using Python, make an API and publish that API so that you can use it in your projects independent of platform and technology you used. So without any delay, let's start our video. Before starting our video, be sure to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to receive the notification of our upcoming videos. So in this video, we are going to scrape about top 10 latest news from these categories from the site the kathmandupost.com. Okay, so let's start. First of all, create a new folder. Let me create a folder. Name Take 101 web scraping. Okay. Now open command prompt in this directory. Now fire Visual Studio Code in current directory. Make sure that you have latest version of Python installed. So here we are in this directory, Take 101 web scraping. Let's open a terminal. I hope you are familiar with Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to create a virtual environment here, ppnb shell. Now to do web scraping, we have to install some packages. I will provide the list of those packages in the description given below, and I will show you by installing one by one. Okay, now virtual environment is created successfully. Now we will install the required package. The first one is Beautiful Soup. So to install Beautiful Soup, you have to type command pip install bs4, which is shortcut for Beautiful Soup version 4, and we will create a new file named scrapword.py, and here we will write all the codes for scraping the content from that website. Now we are going to install another package called HTML parser to parse the HTML document. So for this, enter pip install HTML parser. Okay, and we have to install another package called request to send the HTTP request to the web server. Now we must be good to go. I hope you have basic knowledge of web, HTML, CSS and some Python. So if you are not familiar with this, then you can follow along, but it will be quite difficult for you. Okay, let's import the packages that we have installed. So from ps4 import Beautiful Soup, and we'll import request. I'll make a new class here named news scraper. Inside this class, I forgot the class keyword here. Okay, inside this class I'm going to define a new function called scrape news, and this will take two parameters named self which is a function itself, and we need a URL, that is the source where we are going to extract the data. And here we'll send a GET request. So response is equals to request dot get URL, and let's see what we get as a response. First of all, we'll call this function news scraper dot scrape news, and we'll provide these two arguments. First one is news scraper itself, and another one is URL that we are going to scrape. So let me come back to browser, and we are going to scrape this page, scrape all the pages having these tags: national, politics, value, opinion, money, sports, and so on. So let me copy this link, and now let's see what we'll get as a response. So we can simply print the response. Okay, let's run this file, py space scraper.py. Okay. As you can see in the console terminal, that response 200 is printed. Now we will capture the text of this response. So I have added the response.text, and I will run this code again. Okay, we can see the whole list of HTML here. Now we'll use beautiful soup to scrape the contents from this HTML. So we'll create a new soup, and it's going to be a beautiful soup, and it takes two arguments. First one is the HTML, and second one is the response.text. I have a spelling error here. Response.text, and a parser to parse this HTML, and we have installed HTML parser previously, so we are going to use that. Now we'll print this soup to check either our code works or not, and we can prettify these two with this function soup.prettify. So let me run the code again. Now you can see the HTML code, which is parsed and prettified by using this function prettify. Now we are going to scrape the news from this website. So let's go to the browser, and I have console opened here. If you don't know how to open a console, then right click there and click on inspect, and here you can see we are going to get a news title, author, description, and image. And let me select this item. So actually that class containing all of these items is article image. So let me find this. Yes, there are a lot of article image. I think I can't get this. I will click on this button and I will point toward there. So this mouse lies in between here. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, there are many articles with the class name article image. We are going to extract only latest 10 articles. So let's do this. We will find all article having class name, article image. So news equals to soup dot find all, and here you have to type element name and give a comma and class underscore equals to, and here you have to type a class name which is article image in our case. Actually in my case you can scrape news from any website or anything from any website by using the same technique. So let me check either spelling is correct or not, and article image spelling seems fine. So let me print the news. Let me run the code again. As you can see here, we can see all the article tags having class article image. As you can see, there are lots of articles. We are going to scrape only latest 10 articles, so we are going to use for loop. So let me give a variable name I is equals to 0. Now first of all I will get all the article from that list of articles. So for article in news, first of all I will increment the value of I by 1 in each iteration, and I will break the for loop if the value exceeds 10. So if I is greater than 5, I'm going to break. Sorry, actually greater than 10. Else we will do our scraping stops. So now let's get the title from this HTML document. Title is equals to article dot find. The dot find function finds the HTML elements inside that document. So let's see where that title lies. So let's expand this, or you can simply click on this button to choose here. As you can see here, we have this title in the h3 tag. So we will find on the h3 tags inside this article, find h3, and we will find the text of this h3. So for this we have to write text after this query. Now we will check either it works or not. So let me simply print title, and here we must see titles. As you can see here we have latest uh, 10 titles. New transport fares in effect, Dalit women were elected in numbers. Okay, now we have titles. We are going to get this author name. So let's point it over there, and you can see here this author name lies inside the a tag. So we can take the reference of this tag to get this text. So here author is equals to article dot find actually we have to take reference from this span tag. There are multiple a tags inside this article. So first we will find this span having class name article author, and then we will find the a tag. As you can see here, the GitHub Copilot already suggested me the code. Here we have to enter our class name, which is article dash author. And inside this we will find a tag and get the text. Now let's print this author. As you can see here, the author name is also printed: Vinod Kimire, Chandra Adhikari, Tika R Pradhan. Now we'll scrap this description. As you can see here, it is located inside paragraph tag. So it is lies inside this span or not? No. So we can take the reference of paragraph directly. So here description is equals to article dot find p dot text. Now let's print this description too. So now you can see the descriptions. Government decide to implement automated pricing system fears. Okay, let's see where it lies. As you can see here, it lies exactly here. Go and decide to implement automated pricing systems. Now we will extract the image. You can enter the command Ctrl+Shift+J to enter the console. Now select this image. As you can see here, this image lies inside this a tag, actually inside this figure. So in this case we can take the reference of this a tag, and actually we are going to take the reference of this image having the class name image responsive. So we'll find this tag image is equals to article dot find img having class name img dash responsive. img dash responsive. uh, let's print this first and let's see the result what we get. Actually this is not going to contain an image, so for our simplicity I am going to print this image and we'll see where our image source lies. As you can see here, the image lies inside this attribute data src, so we can give the reference of this data src here, data dash src. Now let's print the image again. Now we got the exact URL of the image, so let's verify this. Like, as you can see here, the image of that news is printed here. Now I will create a new dictionary and add all the element in the key value pair form. So I will call the name, it is news item. News item is equals to, and for title I'm going to use this. Now for author I'll simply copy paste all these, as we have already verified the text that we have received. Now I'm going to comment the unused code, that is this part. Now let me create a new list called news list, and I will append all the news items inside this list, so that our function will return the list of all these news. So news list is created. Now I will append all these news items inside the news list. News list dot append news items. Now let's print the news list what we will receive. Print actually this must be here. Okay, let me comment all other print messages. Now let me run the code again. As you can see here, all the data is printed here. Each items contains a title, author, a description, and an image. So we can change this number according to our need. So if I want only 5 articles, then I can simply write 5 greater than 5, and once it Once it comes in 6th iteration, the loop will be break, and now we will return this news list. So whenever we call this function named scraper news, we'll return all the scrap values. So I'm going to return news list. As I have told earlier, we are going to extract the news of all the categories. We have done this for category named /national. We are going to extract for all these categories like politics, value, opinion. So all these pages are Elix and HTML elements are also same. So we can simply change this tag in the URL, and the remaining code will be same. So we will pass this tag as an argument to that scraping function. So let's give a new parameter to this function scrape news for name tag, and I will add this with the URL plus backslash and tag. Now our URL structure will be kathmandutimes.com/tag name. Now we'll provide the tag also. Actually it is going to be a string, and yes, now you can call the same function with different tag to get the news of all the categories. So let me copy paste this code multiple times. Value, opinion, money, sports. If you wish to add more categories, then you can add. So let me run this code again. Here we have called this script news function with 5 different tags. So we are going to receive 5 news list having news from 5 different categories. So let me run this again. As you can see here, the 5th iteration is completed. Here is a list, and it contains 5 elements, and another list started here for the category value probably. And here we have got a error, article.find span class. So in some pages, if something is missing, then it will throw the error like this. So in today's video, we have learned how we can scrape the content from the web. In the next video, we are going to make an API that will store, that will solve all these news, and we will make improvement on this data also. So guys, how was this video? If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you have any problems while following the steps on here, please don't hesitate to comment below. Thank you for watching.